Good morning, dear student. Today we will study about interphase. Yesterday in last class we have discussed about introduction of cell cycle and we have studied what is cell cycle, cyclic event that are used that occur for the cell division. Cyclic event for the division of cell that is called cell cycle. And we studied that there are two phases in the cell cycle: interphase and M phase. Interphase is of longest duration and M phase is of shorter duration. इंटरफेज इज़ अ फेज़ बिटवीन टू सेल डिवीज़न. इंटरफेज एक ऐसा फेज़ है जो दो सेल डिवीज़न के बीच में है या फिर दो एम फेज़ के बीच में है. इंटर मीन्स बिटवीन फेज़. इट इज़ अ फेज़ दैट इज़ बिटवीन टू एम फेज़. So firstly, today we will discuss about the type or the phase under interface. And what is interface? We studied, I told you the interface is a phase. interface एक phase होता है जो कि दो सेल डिवीज़न के बीच में है. इसे ये कंसीडर किया जाता है कि ये एक रेस्टिंग फेज़ है. इसे ये कंसीडर किया जाता है इंटरफेस को कि ये रेस्टिंग फेज़ है, पर एक्चुअल में ये एक रेस्टिंग फेज़ नहीं है. इंटरफेस वो फेज़ है जिस टाइम पे सेल बहुत ज़्यादा एक्टिव होती है. ये वो फेज़ है जिस टाइम पे सेल जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा एक्टिव होती है. सेल इज़ मेटाबॉलिकली वेरी एक्टिव ड्यूरिंग दिस फेज़. मेटाबॉलिकली मीन्स विद द कंसर्न ऑफ केमिकल रिएक्शन. ठीक है, केमिकल रिएक्शन के वे से सेल इस टाइम पे बहुत ज़्यादा एक्टिव होती है. सेल में बहुत सारी केमिकल रिएक्शन होती है. सेल में डीएनए का रेप्लिकेशन होता है. सेल का साइज़ बड़ा होता है. बहुत सारे बायोमोलिक्यूल इस टाइम पे बनते हैं. तो इंटरफेज को रेस्टिंग फेज़ कहा जाता है क्योंकि इस टाइम पे कोई सेल डिवीज़न नहीं होती है. बट एक्चुअल में सबसे ज़्यादा मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी वाला ये फेज़ होता है जिस टाइम पे सेल अपने आप को डिवीज़न के लिए प्रिपेयर करता है. इंटरफेजेज ऑफ टू is has three phase further. Phase G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase. G1 phase, G1, 1 means first, G means growth or gap 1. Gap 1 or growth 1 phase. S phase is called synthetic phase. Synthesis phase. During this phase something is synthesized. During this phase DNA is replicated, DNA is synthesized. And G2 phase, it is second growth phase. So we will study these three phases one by one. G1 phase is a phase between mitosis. G1 is a phase between mitosis and S phase. As you can see from this diagram, it is G1 phase and it is a phase between the S phase एंड एम फेज़. एम फेज़ और एस फेज़ के बीच में कौन सा फेज़ है? गैप 1 फेज़ और फर्स्ट ग्रोथ फेज़. ओके, G1 फेज़ ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम सेल विल ग्रो. इट इज़ कॉल्ड ग्रोथ फेज़. तो सेल जो है इस टाइम पे क्या करेगी? ग्रोथ करेगी. मेटाबॉलिकली सेल विल बी वेरी एक्टिव ड्यूरिंग दिस फेज़. Metabolically, what happened during this phase? Metabolically, during this phase cell is very active. Cell is very active and continuously grow. इस टाइम पे सेल ग्रोथ कर रही है और वो एक्टिव है. उसके अंदर बहुत सारी केमिकल रिएक्शन हो रही है. सेल के अंदर बहुत सारे बायोमोलिक्यूल्स जो हैं वो क्या हो रहे हैं? सिंथेसाइज हो रहे हैं. इस टाइम पे सेल के अंदर बहुत सारे बायोमोलिक्यूल सिंथेसाइज हो रहे हैं. सेल इज़ मेटाबॉलिकली वेरी एक्टिव ड्यूरिंग दिस फेज. बट सेल DNA that is present in nucleus of cell. What do you mean by nucleus? Nucleus is called brain of cell. Nucleus, it is present. Suppose it is a cell and it is an animal cell and it is its nucleus and its DNA is present in the center of cell. Nucleus is called brain of cell, as CPU is called brain of computer. Similarly, nucleus is called brain of cell. Nucleus is called brain of cell because it control all the metabolic activity of cell. So during the G1 phase, DNA doesn't replicate, but during the G1 phase, what happened? During the G1 phase, cell undergo metabolism. In the cell, various chemical reaction take place, various biomolecules are synthesized like lipid, protein, carbohydrates, and during the G1 phase the cell grow in size, because अगर वहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ सिंथेसाइज हो रहा है, सेल के अंदर बायोमोलिक्यूल्स बन रहे हैं, तो उसकी प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के अंदर लिपिड और प्रोटीन जो बन रहे हैं वो ऐड ऑन होते रहेंगे, एंड सेल की जो ऑर्गेनेलेज हैं वो भी इस टाइम पे डुप्लीकेट करती हैं. तो सेल ओवरऑल, अगर एक सेल के अंदर कंटेंट बढ़ रहा है तो उसका साइज भी बढ़ेगा. S synthetic phase. S phase means synthesis. During synthesis phase, during this phase, synthesis of DNA take place. What happened during this phase? During this phase, synthesis of DNA take place. इस फेज़ के टाइम पे डीएनए की सिंथेसिस होती है. जो पहले वाला, सपोज़ अगर पेरेंट में 46 क्रोमोसोम हैं तो उस टाइम पे वो पेरेंट सेल में 46 क्रोमोसोम है. पेरेंट सेल मीन्स दैट सेल, द सेल दैट हैज़ टू बी डिवाइड. अगर उसमें 46 क्रोमोसोम है तो वो क्रोमोसोम रेप्लिकेट हो जाएगा. उसका जो डीएनए है क्रोमोसोम के, मतलब वहाँ पे जो डीएनए है दैट विल रेप्लिकेट फॉर्म द कॉपी. अगेन सी, सपोज in one cell of any animal there is one chromosome. It is one chromosome, and during the DNA replication, chromosome number remains same but DNA duplicate. Replication of DNA take place. Now question is arising in your mind, what is chromosome, what is chromatin, what is DNA? DNA is a chemical that's full form is deoxyribonucleic acid. That we will discuss in biomolecules, and its structure will discuss in biomolecules. And DNA and protein form chromosome. DNA and protein. Chromosome is formed up of DNA and protein. Firstly, what happened? Protein is mainly histone protein. Histone protein is present in the form of octamer. Octamer means 8 histone protein are there. H2A, H2B, 8 histone proteins are there. Suppose it is H2A, H2B, H3, H4, and H2A is present in the dimer form. H2B is present in the dimer form. H3 is present in dimer form. H4 is present in dimer form. Means by the 3D view we can see that H2A is on anterior side, and on the posterior side, on the ventral side, H2A, another H2A is present. H2B is present on the front side, H2B is present on the back side, H3 is present on front side, H3 is present on back side. Similarly, H4 is present on the front side, H4 is present on the back side. So total histone proteins are 8, and around these 8 histone protein, DNA wrap around this histone protein, and this structure is called nucleosome. And various nucleosome. What do you mean by nucleosome? DNA wrap around histone protein to form a structure that is called nucleosome, and around the nucleosome DNA wrap, and many nucleosome if connected with each other. Suppose it is one nucleosome and it is another nucleosome. Wherever some word is used, that means a body. It is one nucleosome, or it is another nucleosome, and it is one more nucleosome. These nucleosomes are connected with each other with the help of DNA. These nucleosomes are connected with each other with the help of linker DNA. So, nucleosome with the linker DNA, nucleosomes, these are forming a structure like beads on string, and this structure is called chromatin. Nucleosome with the DNA, this structure is called chromatin. And various chromatin when condensed. So what is chromatin? What is nucleosome? When DNA wrap around the histone, it forms the nucleosome. Various nucleosomes are connected with each other with the help of linker DNA to form a beads on string structure that is called chromatin. And what do you mean by chromosome? Chromosome is a rod-shaped structure in which chromatin will further condense. I am using the word condense. Condense means they will lose water to form highly thick structure, rod-shaped structure that is called chromosome. And later, after the G1 phase, after the S phase, during which DNA replication take place. During the S phase, the DNA replication take place, but chromosome doesn't duplicate. It means if it is a chromosome, then on this chromosome the arms will increase. These two are the arms of chromosome. And it is called duplicated chromosome. Chromosome is duplicated, but number of chromosome doesn't increase because these are arm of chromosome, and in the center this part is called centromere. After the DNA replication, the replicated DNA will attach on same centromere. So number was 1, and after the replication, DNA replication or S phase, number of chromosome remain the same. So here it is being discussed. Synthesis phase mark the period during which DNA synthesis or replication take place. During this time, the amount of DNA per cell double. DNA amount will be double during this phase. If the initial amount of DNA is denoted as 2S, DNA amount initially, suppose DNA amount is 2C or 2, or suppose initially DNA was 20, amount was 20. Although 3 billion base pairs are present, as we will study in the Human Genome Project, but initially if amount of DNA is 20 before the replication, before the S phase, then after the S phase its amount become 40. So initially if DNA is 2C, then its amount increased to 4C, but there is no increase in chromosome number. Chromosome number will remain same because on the same chromosome replicated DNA will attach. If the cell has diploid number of chromosome at G1, even after S phase, the number of chromosome remain the same. As you have studied, you have, hope you have clear about this. The number of DNA during the replication double, but number of chromosome during replication remains same. And after the S phase, what would happen? G2 phase take place. G2 phase start, and during the G2 phase, there some microtubular proteins are synthesized during this phase. During this phase, some microtubular proteins are synthesized which help in the cell division, which form spindle fiber with the centriole, And one more thing, during the S phase, there is no increase in cell size, but during the S phase, centriole duplicate. During the S phase, what happened? Centriole is a structure that is present in animal body, animal cell, and not in plant cell, that help in the cell division. Two centriole will form centrosome. These centriole have microtubular protein that form cartwheel like structure. We will study its structure in detail. And this centriole is formed during the S phase, and during the G2 phase, what happened? The microtubular protein that help in the formation of spindle, ठीक है, माइक्रोट्यूबुलर प्रोटीन बनते हैं ड्यूरिंग द G2 फेज, जो कि सेंट्रियोल से अटैच होते हैं और वो माइटोसिस में, सेल डिवीजन में हेल्प करते हैं. And growth, G2 means second growth phase, second gap 2 phase. During this phase, cell will continuously grow in the size. Okay, so let's recall again what happened during the interphase. Interphase is a resting phase. Interphase, it is a resting phase, but actually it is supposed as it is resting phase, but actually during this phase maximum metabolic activity, बहुत सारी रिएक्शन इस फेज़ के टाइम पे होती है. इंटरफेज दो माइटोसिस के बीच में और दो एम फेज़ के बीच का, दो सेल डिवीज़न के बीच का फेज़ होता है. इंटरफेज में सेल ज़्यादा टाइम लेता है. 95% जो सेल साइकिल का टाइम है वो इंटरफेज में जाता है, और 5% जो टाइम है वो माइटोसिस में जाता है. जो G1 फेज़ है एम फेज़ में जाता है. इंटरफेज में 3 फेज़ है, G1, S, G2. G1 फेज़ के टाइम पे बहुत सारे माइक्रोमोलिक्यूल्स फॉर्म होते हैं, बहुत सारे बायोमोलिक्यूल्स बनेंगे, एंड ऑर्गेनेलेज जो हैं, सेल ऑर्गेनेले ड्यूरिंग दिस फेज डुप्लीकेट, and during this phase cell grow in size, but during this phase no DNA replication take place. And during the S phase, what happened? DNA replication take place, but number of chromosome will remain same. And during the G2 phase, number of chromosome which have remained same, but DNA replicate during the S phase, and these, but during the G2 phase there is no replication of DNA take place. During the G2 phase further cell will grow in size, and during the G2 phase the protein that are used for the spindle formation, ester formation, that is called microtubular protein, that will bind to the centriole. That centriole was replicated during the S phase. These protein that help in, that attach with the centriole to form spindle and help in the cell division will form. Thank you for watching my video, and next part we will discuss later.